It's pretty early this morning for me, but I really wanted to get up and make this video for you guys since this weekend I will be doing the I Am Immersion experience, which I'm so excited about. But I received an email from one of my lovely subscribers, and she had a success story that I just could not wait to share with you guys. She watched one of my videos about 5 days ago, which was called Stop Avoiding and Decide. She watched that video and it really shifted her and her financial story that she had. And so I really want to share this with you guys, what she did previously and what really she did in order to shift and make these sort of leaps and bounds within 5 days. But before we get into this email, I want to say I'm so thankful and grateful for all of you guys who have signed up for the SP Masterclass, which is February 8th. We have just a few more seats. I haven't checked, but I believe we have about 2 or 3 left. And so make sure that if this is something that you want to attend, make sure you sign up. I suspect we will be sold out this weekend. And yeah, you guys, if you have noticed, I've also started a membership. So I'm excited for this membership because I will be interviewing a lot of my clients and posting that on the membership channel. We will be having a live question and answers. We also will be having exclusive long form content, which breaks down a lot of the esoteric knowledge that I share in bite sized pieces on this channel. We will be going more in depth and so much more access to my master classes and all those good stuff. You guys will have a first look at those before I release them to the public. So definitely, if that's something that interests you, I would love to see you over there as well. So let's get into this success story. And we actually have a session today, me and this client, and I will make an updated video once we have this session. But I had to get this out today because it was such a radical shift that I know will transform your life. So the email says that I have been trying to consistently manifest money to pay all of my bills. For the past 2 years, I could never seem to get ahead and always found myself in fear of what would happen. It affected everything I did, and I stopped doing the extracurricular activities that I liked. I stopped going to the gym, I stopped going out with my girlfriends, and I stopped concerning myself with the latest fashion, even though I have a passion for fashion. Your last 5 videos have been a godsend and have opened my mind to who I have always been. I remember when I bought into the separation, so I went back to that point and I just started assuming that I've always been wealthy and financially abundant instead of conforming to the 3D. And I can't tell you what really happened in the past 5 days, but I realized that I got a huge bonus on my check for work. And now my rent is paid on time. I paid it ahead of time, and my best friend's birthday is next month, and there is a trip planned which I was originally invited to, but I assumed I would not be able to go because of finances. But with the extra money I had left over, I took some of the money and put a deposit on my spot for the trip, and I know the rest of the money is there now. My friends are so excited that I'm going on the trip and are hyping me up about my fashion looks, which I have already bought my first outfit for the trip. I feel back to where I was before I bought into the belief that I lacked anything. And so this was a beautiful, beautiful email. It was short, but I really want to tell you guys exactly what happened. So previously, what was happening, you guys? Like she said, she bought into the belief that there could be lack in her reality, or that there could be lack in the mind of the all. And what she did, which I tell you guys all the time that we do when we buy into separation, she conformed to the outer circumstances and made herself small inside of the circumstances or that story and tried to manifest her way out of this story. Instead of manifesting from her I am or deciding, she made herself herself small into the 3D circumstances, and then decided that the 3D was telling her who she was instead of her telling the 3D who she was. And why couldn't she fix this, you guys? She tried for 2 years to fix this belief. Why could she not fix it? Because it was an illusion. There was never anything to fix. And I tell you this all the time, you guys, when you find that you cannot fix a circumstance, you find that you cannot fix a certain situation, it is, of course, it's because it's an illusion. But not only is it an illusion, it is not the truth of who you totally are, who you are as the source. And so remember, again, she realized that that script was written, the one that she bought into where there was no money and she couldn't do all the things. She bought into that reality. And so that reality, that script was fixed, and she spent 2 years trying to figure out how to fix it. But remember, you cannot fix it because it's already written, but you can choose a new story, but not necessarily just a new story. She chose the identity of being someone who has always been wealthy, who has always been healthy, who has always been financially abundant. So what did she do, you guys? So here's the thing. I want you all to realize that, again, there is no solution in an illusion, and a solution will never be in an undesired circumstance. But once she aligned with her true nature and remembered who she was, then the 3D formed around her. And she never touched that illusion, which was something that I noticed. She abandoned that old story. She stopped telling that old story. She just was like, you know what? I remember that I've actually always been wealthy. I've actually always been financially abundant. And she never gave that illusion another thought when it came to the present moment. And so that's what I was telling you guys about in my last video. When you are imagining or you are deciding, affirming, or doing anything, you do not bring for 1 second anything from the past previously that you considered to be an obstacle. You do not bring it into the present moment when you are assuming and claiming your new reality, or announcing your new reality, or deciding who you are. You do not bring any of those stories with you when you are now deciding who you are. And that's what she did. She did not bring anything from the past with her, any of that lack with her. She just remembered. She said, you know what? I actually remember that I've always been financially abundant. I've always been able to pay my bills. It's never been a problem. And she just dropped it. Right. She didn't give it a second thought. And I feel like she realized she did not have anything to lose. And if she spent 2 years of trying to manifest and all of that and it was not working, she was like, why waste another second? Right. And so she focused on her and remembered who she was. And so the truth is, you guys, when you do this, nothing can stand against I am. The whole 3D world, everything and all in it, will shift around you. So she was trying to shift the outer circumstances previously, trying to fix the outer circumstances previously, but never ever moving within the mind of the all to her desired reality, to her desired identity, to realizing that she had always been whole and complete. But once she did that, then the world moved on her behalf. And of course, that money was always there. Just like we talk about, everything you desire has always been there. But it's not going to be in that undesired reality where you find that solution, you guys. You have to get outside of the story. Like I tell you guys all of the time, you got to take yourself outside of that story and remember who you are, that you alone by yourself are that wholeness, are that completeness. Your I am is that financial abundance. And once you remember that, then the world forms around you, you guys. So that's really what she did. It was so simple, so direct, so to the point. She had that direct experience and she remembered, you know what? It's me. It's actually me. It's I am who is that abundance that I am seeking. It's not in these circumstances that I believed were happening. And my solution is not going to come from these undesired circumstances. It's going to come from who I am being. And who do I say that I am? That I am financially wealthy, that I am financially abundant, and all my needs have always been taken care of because that is who I am. correct? And so that's what she did. And I am excited to really see what else happens from this. And once we have this call today, of course, I will make an updated video for you guys. And I would love to actually speak with her to interview her for my membership channel. So, again, you guys, if you are interested in hearing a lot of the conversations that I have with my clients and the interviews from the people who have had massive success, then definitely join my membership channel. And yeah, we will see you over there. And once again, you guys, remember, your imagination, of course, is always on your side, and I am too. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.